So my name is Alexander Gachanovsky. I got 17 years of experience in the esports market. I built Navi, which is one of the most successful, one of the most no, where is my showcase? Not working. Not. Oh, this me. Yeah, Navi, which is one of the most popular, one of the most successful esports team on the planet, as well as I became a shareholder of EA Sports. That's the third biggest esports entity funded by USM Holding, with 100 million of investments in the last round. Before I start speaking, please raise your hands who knows what esports is. Who knows what esports? That's fine, thank you. So we need esports, it's really simple. It's whenever people are playing computer games professionally. Basically, they're earning money by doing so. That's how esports looks like. That's a world champion, this event. So esports is a strong consumer market. 400 million people involved. More than $100 million in prize money will be distributed during this year. Imagine that my friend Kuro Salehita Hasomik, his nickname is Kuroki, already earned 2.3 million in prize money and payments during this year. Esports is booming, amazing market. And I think in the coming 5-7 years, all of you will just know about it much more. But it has two major issues. Yeah. Whenever we are comparing most popular sports and the most popular esports, League of Legends and football, we see that roughly there is the same amount of players involved, 250 million players compared to 300 million. Meanwhile, amount of clubs in League of Legends, about 100. Meanwhile, in football, 300,000. So this problem is appearing because creating and managing esports club or basic gaming team, it's very hard and it's extremely hard condition to do so. Basically, if you're like 18, 21, 24-year-old guy, girl, you need to go like to open legal entity, open bank account, create, I don't know, a hire accountant, lawyer, issue invoices, sign contracts with player, which is like completely not possible. Moving forward, the second one, and the most important, whenever we are talking sponsorship and media rights sales, let's once again compare sports and esports. As far as you can see, sports is $90 billion market, and esports right now roughly 400 million. And the problem not even in audience size or its age. The main question is average revenue per user, ARPU, is $1 comparing to 18. So utilizing all my knowledge and skills, yeah, we came up with a solution. So like it's infrastructure product for esports and gaming ecosystem, and basically we are helping 300 million players who wants to build, grow, manage, and monetize their teams. So we came up with a solution with a Dream Team. It's the first sports and gaming recruitment management network. So how Dream Team will operate, how Dream Team will help to resolve this issue. The first one, Dream Team, is the all-in-one solution for people who want to build, grow, manage, and monetize their teams. First, it's amazing like a finding tool. So on the one hand, you can find the best players, teams, coaches, managers, practice games list, or tournaments list. So basically, it's kind of like a LinkedIn. On the other hand, we have whenever you want to develop a team, you need to grow it. And we have a machine learning, deep machine learning, which is providing you finally a clear and transparent path from novice to amateur to professional in esports, and like NBA-like path. And we have a machine learning from, like imagine like one, you just install the game, and then you're a professional player. It can identify how good you are only comparing to according to your game stats. And in the end of the day, in upcoming 1.5 year or 2 years is maximum, whenever we will have a lot of data grabbed, yeah, using our data science, we can basically predict people becoming a professional player. Imagine this, we can predict a small Messi or Michael Jordan from age like 5, and we can 90% sure that he will be a superstar. Also, we're providing comprehensive tools for team management, scouting, coaching, media, marketing, and financial. So basically, like we have all in one solution. But the most interesting thing starts whenever we want to talk about earning. So with unlocking of blockchain and smart contracts, we have unique opportunity to finally connect players, team sponsors, and tournaments on one platform using blockchain and smart contracts. Whenever I've been telling about the esports market, yet the ARPU is low or comparing to sports, and it's only 400 million. The main problem that's why its ARPU is that low, because esports market is still insecure, it's highly fractured and unstructured. Yeah, and like I was a pro player and I've been managing a professional team. And imagine sometimes we've been participating on events and never get paid. We just like going on events and never get paid. Yeah, for professional events, it was dozens of thousands of dollars. It's not only one event. Imagine what happened on an amateur level. Sometimes whenever you got paid, teams is not paying to their players. And if you're a sponsor, any of you, like there is a bunch of sponsors, do you know how sponsor esports? Any kind of tournament or a team, there is no gateway. Basically, people don't know how to enter. So, using smart contracts, yeah, we can finally pay out like salaries and bonuses, sponsorship and media rights sales, tournaments prize money, like crowdfunding, player transfers, everything that you want using our dedicated currency like Dream Team token on our platform. So this is on the right side. It's an example of the smart contracts. Whenever you want to pay out a prize money to a team or player. So whenever you're starting participating on an event, already smart contract starts. According to your placements, you get paid as a team. Whenever you get paid as a team, there is a small cut, and then you're redistributing all the revenue, all this prize money, which are coming directly to the players' pockets. With the sponsorship, or like for example, player transfers, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Hey, we're trading players, and like they're worth $400,000-$500,000. Yeah, like if you want to buy a full esports team, yeah, like for example, just a squad, yeah, buy out from the other team, it might cost you from like a top level from 2 to 4 millions as a squad. Imagine like Counter-Strike team, 5 players. Over here, finally, transparent solution whenever you can bet on the transfer market. Yeah, whenever there are agencies, for example, for signing players or team-wise signing players, you can basically provide, it's kind of will be eBay, whenever you can see the players, make the bets, and buy out or sell the current players. I think in few words, that's it. It was really short. I think our product is already launched. We just launched like 1 week ago. It's like the Dream Team GG. This is a website, so you can check it out. We already got a registration rate of 1 user a minute with like almost any kind of promotion, any kind of thing that we have. And I think it's a good time for Q&A. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Alex. Questions from the audience? Yes, please.
Where do you get the blockchain like technology, like the smart contract? Where do you get it? Do you develop it, or you just use the technology as a distributor?
Okay, so on existing, as for now, we are using ERC20 like Ethereum as a main solution for smart contracts. But in the end of the day, next year Aether will develop our own. Aether will switch to EOS, I think.
Other questions? No?
Esports is difficult. I know. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much, Alex. Yeah.